Yeah, gang. Here we go. Let's get this rocking and rolling. Let's see. Let me see when this pops up. As far as the videos on the channel. See if it, I think it's live here. Let me figure out what's going on. Okay, I see it popping up on my iPad here. When you pop on, do me a favor, smash the like button. That helps get the channel out. So I should be able to take your questions over here on the right side. I'm just going to jam a little bit while people see that it's live and they can pop on here and do what they need to do. I've had this little song on my mind today, little Dustin Lynch. It goes up. Bet you're sick of them pickup lines. Same thing every Friday night. So hot, girl, you looking so fine, like you don't already know. They said to treat you right, show you the city light. Bet you're sipping on something you don't even like. Guess they don't know you're on the wrong road. I know what you wanna hear. Truck tires down a two-lane rolling, ribbon rubbing in a warm breeze blowing, hair bumping on the rap, sound of the radio playing in the background. Gravel's grinding, and while we're finding this spot, I can make you fiery. Time popping on a nice cool beat. I know what you wanna hear. Ain't that music to your ear? What's that good word, Dennis? I knew I'd count on you to be on here, man. Cool stuff here. Let me set my tripod up a little bit higher. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody's checking in here taking a little break from their college football, making it happen. By the way, I'm sure while I'm live, I'll have kids running in and out. I usually got about 10 neighbors' kids over here. Then I got one of mine sleeping and 2 outside playing, all that good stuff. So we're gonna do a little jam session, have a little fun, celebrate. So many of y'all have already purchased my 4-chord worship songbook. That's 41, because I had to add another one. 41 songs with just G, C, E minor, D. I'm gonna play some of those, some of my favorites. And we're gonna play some from the other songbooks, some throwbacks, talk about prime country, all that good stuff. Let's see. One issue I have while playing carpal tunnel gets tight. And by the way, I heard somebody say that to me the other day. They were having surgery for carpal tunnel. I said, I didn't even know you could do that. What's up, James? Let's see. Northern Canada. Man, that's awesome. Dennis says, squeezing the strings too tightly. I go through that too. Man, I'm telling you, people say, Matt, people write me all the time, say, you make it look so effortless. If you all saw me for the first few years, everything was just, I couldn't get my chords to sound clear because I would always hit other strings. And I would slowly pick down each string until I got a clear sound. It took forever for my fingers to get calloused and that kind of stuff. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wing. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Y'all ever seen that YouTube clip? I've mentioned this before about Garth singing that on the Ellen Show. Type in Garth Brooks on the Ellen Show and he does a little clip. Man, he's got such a good voice, which is probably why he won 3,000 awards, right? Everybody's saying, what's up, man? Let me know where y'all from. Tom says, this is awesome. Thanks for tuning in there. A little name that too. What do you think? You are my fire, my one desire. Believe when I say that I want it that way. Backstreet Boys. I got a little story for that, by the way. I took, maybe y'all know my story. I took 6 guitar lessons my sophomore year of high school. I I was all big in sports, basketball, football, track, that kind of thing, powerlifting. My sophomore year in high school, I had a back injury, couldn't play football. I was devastated. I had a big metal back brace I wore for 6 months. It was crazy, big injury. So I was like, man, I was so depressed because I couldn't play football. So I decided to take I took a few guitar lessons from a guy named Chris Rose. Unbelievable. He won every contest all over the nation. Got my little guys on the trampoline. Won contest all over the nation playing guitar. So, of course, he was so good. And he would tell me just name a song. He would just play it. Oh, I like that one. And I remember I just kind of said at the time that was a big song, I said, I want it that way. He was just... And he played this crazy little rendition of it just first time. I was like, geez, if I could ever play like that, it would be insane. But yeah, Chris Rose, he's phenomenal. I owe him a lot. South Alabama, James Long. Do you know I bought a rental home in South Alabama, in New Brockton? Small world. And I bought it. I bought my first rental home a year ago for $30,000. A tiny little house that I'm renting out. I was wanting to get into rental properties in New Brockton, Alabama. My brother went to West Point Military Academy and then went to flight school in South Alabama there in Enterprise. Let's see. Practice, 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 that's right. The River's my favorite song. I hear you, Tyler. South Dakota, Oklahoma. Y'all probably Cody Johnson fans, all you middle U.S. people. Grave Cruiser said, Minnesota here, moving to Bama with my girlfriend next year. You know, I lived in Alabama for 3 years. I lived in a little small town with my family called Jasper, Alabama after college, and then moved to Birmingham, Alabama. I got my first job there and stuff, so I still got a lot of friends there in Alabama, man. Love Alabama, for sure. Let me see here. I was jamming this little throwback the other day. So, what's up, Peter? Let me see here. Let's see. I've got 3 guitars here. I'll tell you a story about each of them as I play them in a second. I'll get to it here in a second. It goes up. Here's an Elvis movie on the marquee set. We've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke, Bobby's got a boat. Putting dollars worth of gas in the pickup truck. Going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. Boys, I heard son, where you gonna go? We're gonna have the moon, shoot at the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. By the way, y'all know I said I'm working already on a prime country songbook, and I was going to put 40 songs. That's what I always have in my songbooks. And I'm literally thinking, how on earth am I going to narrow it down to 40 songs? I could do 40 songs on just Travis Tritt and Alan Jackson, or just Alabama, just Diamond Rio, just Joe Diffie. I'm like, how am I going to pick 40 songs? What I'm thinking about doing is have a rule with the prime country songbook that I can only pick 2 songs per artist. So for Travis Tritt, baby, close that suitcase you didn't pack. Just sit down and talk to me a while. I don't even know if I picked that one. I know you tried to tell me what was lacking, but I guess I must have missed it by a mile. I'd have to put, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna make these changes. I'm gonna be somebody someday. Put your hard-earned dollar around me. Gotta put that on Travis Tritt. But I might do that. Y'all think it'd be pretty cool to do, just like I said, Aaron Tippin, Joe Diffie, Patty Loveless, Lori Morgan, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, Diamond Rio, Hal Ketchum, on and on and on and on and on. I can name them forever. The Dance is my favorite. Peter said, happy Saturday. What's up, brother? Looking back on memories of... gotta love The Dance. Yeah, I gotta put that one on there too. Good point. Let's see. France here. DC from France. Man, that's pretty cool. Tell your Scotty McGreery story. Tyler knows my Scotty McGreery story. Okay, I got to tell that one. I tell that about every other day. But anyway, my church, I go to a big church here in Raleigh, North Carolina called the Summit Church. And they do this huge production at a place called DPAC. It's a huge theater in Durham, North Carolina, called Christmas at the DPAC. And my church puts it on. Everybody's phenomenal, all the artists and everything. So I'm walking in. I'm just waiting in the line, walking up the steps. I turn around. Just shoulder to shoulder beside me was like Scotty McCreery. I was like, dude, I know he's from Raleigh and stuff. I was like telling my wife, I was like, man, that's Scotty McCreery. Of course, my wife. Who's that? What do you mean, who's that? My wife doesn't know country music, which is hard to believe. I'm a country song teacher, and she barely listens to country. But I'm going to stay with her because she's just really friendly, really good looking, and a great mother, even though she doesn't like country music. Anyway, so I keep telling her, so then there's, like I said, it's an auditorium with a couple thousand seats or whatever. I go in there, sit down, boom, sits right beside me, Scotty McCreery. I said, what's up, man? Told him I teach his songs and stuff. He was super nice. But my wife had no clue. I was like, he won American Idol? She's like, no. I'm like, you have seen American Idol, right, honey? But anyway, it's a cool story there. Another kind of story like I have like that, I was at the Bahamas forever ago. Let's see, 12 years ago. Yeah, 12 years ago I was at the Bahamas, and the other guy that won American Idol, Chris Allen. I was about to go, there's these two slides at the Atlantis. I was about to go down the slide, and I turned around, I was like, what in the world? So I've been beside two American Idol winners. It was Chris Allen. I talked to him a second. Seemed like a cool guy also. Dennis said he learned to play God Who Listens. That's cool, man. I love that song. Travis Tritt's my favorite from the 90s. I hear you, James. Classic country for the win. Hi, kid behind you. What's funny, I should pan over here. I got my son looking in the window right here. I got my neighbor's little boy. They're both 6 years old. I got one little boy with a birthday, going to be 5 this week. And then my 6-year-old about to turn 7 in 2 weeks. So we got all kinds of goodness going on in this house. Let's see, 2 young people out of fame. Say some vows and spread their wings. Settle down with just what they do. Living on love. She don't care now once it's style. She likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marbles and time. Living on love, borrowed on time without somebody that can name with a name. It's like an old-fashioned story built around living on love. It sounds simple, what you think. Love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much till you get it. Living on love. Greg says, my oldest is 21, man. People always tell me, Matt, you better appreciate every second that goes fast. And I'm like, man, I know already. I feel like I was just, I got a 2-year-old also. I feel like these two were just little. I'll see it pop up on my Snapchat or Instagram story. Facebook story, like when they're this big and they just pop up like. So it definitely goes fast, man, to say the least. Quick little guitar tip. I tell people this often. Notice how I move, when I'm on a certain chord, I move on that chord instead of just playing the chord. I'm sure if y'all watch my lessons, you've heard me talk about this. But a lot of times if I'm staying on a chord, on a C add 9, I'm taking that first finger on and off that 4th string. On the G, on and off that 5th string. On the D, I might sometimes take my pinky finger off and play a regular D chord, third and bottom of the 2nd fret and 2nd string. I'll take that middle finger off that bottom string. Y'all remember that? I love playing that Aaron Tippin song. Call from every run down the phone booth, Atlanta, Georgia. Trying to find someone. Tell me where you go. I've been competing with your mama 'cause there's a whole lot of love on the line. Now let me is a chance to change your mind. Don't hang up the phone, 'cause everything's not wrong. Think about it, baby. Whole lot of love on the line. So that's a good example of that little on and off, that little good old old school Aaron Tippin. Let me see here. Guys, by the way, y'all know I always say smash that like button for that good old YouTube algorithm. That's how you help promote you, boy, when you see my videos pop up. I don't know if y'all been checking out too. Have y'all been following my other channel I've got called Money with Matt? I just did my last video. I did how to buy Tesla stock. I showed on Robinhood how I could $50 to buy Tesla stock. You know, the reason I started that channel, just to be transparent with you, when I graduated from college in 2003, forever ago, I graduated from college, and even though I had a college education, was a pretty bright guy, whatever, when I graduated from college, I had no clue about finances, no clue what to do, no career path, and it was really the worst 2 or 3 years of my life. Just felt very hopeless. Now what do? I don't know anything about money, anything about life. Here I've got a marketing degree. Sorry to be dogging you, Virginia Tech, but I'm saying I felt like I had all these skills and stuff, and then just had no clue what to do. Ended up selling copiers and then bounced around so many jobs forever. So I started that channel to give people direction on finances, how to just manage money, eliminate debt as much as possible, how to increase income, side hustles, stocks, investing, that kind of thing. And anything God's blessed me and kind of showed me, or I've read online or seen my family do, it's starting a business, whatever, I am going to, try to do that for help other people out there. Champagne Promise, David Nail. Man, I love some David Nail. I don't know that song, but I'll have to check that out for sure. Davy J. It's cool name, Davy J. Okay. So real fast, guys. Y'all know I just released my 4-chord worship songbook. Again, it's 41 songs. I want to help have an avenue that we can all sit down with something and just help our praise and worship time to grow closer to the Lord there. One of the songs I love on there goes, what's up, Lord? Let me out of the desert, draw me into His streams, living living water. Turn my bitter into sweet, all my burdens are lifted. Take the shackles off my feet. There's no sound louder than the captive set free. So let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Sing of His promises evermore. Pour out your thankfulness, let it overflow. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Yeah, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Whoa! Watching from the Philippines. Y'all know us. My wife's mother's Filipino. My wife, of course, is half Filipino. I got a special place in my heart for the Philippines. And another story I always tell. Hi, Grazel. Another story I always tell about the Philippines. My dad does kind of speaking to churches all over the world, literally. And he'll do kind of management training for businesses or churches about productivity and doing the Lord's will, that kind of thing. And he was doing like a big tour all over the world. And he went to the Philippines, and he went to this huge arena, thousands of people, and he got up there, and the first thing he said, let me tell you how much I love the Philippines. My son married one. He said the place went crazy. So I love the Filipinos. All my wife's family, they're all adorable, so I love, if y'all are watching, I love you. I found out too, like so many Filipinos are amazing at music. Okay, so real fast, let me switch guitars. I said I have a story about every one of my guitars. This guitar is the nicest guitar I have. It's a Taylor 14 a Taylor 614 CE. When I bought this I had two options to go home. I was driving home from, I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina at the time. I was driving home from a Raleigh. A huge snowstorm came. I could go south and have a free ride, but I've been wanting this guitar forever. My mom's going to buy it to me for my birthday. For Christmas. So I decided to take the higher road through the mountains on I-40. It was the scariest I've ever been in my life by far. I was going across I-40, and literally, I was in a little Honda Civic company car. I was watching cars just whoop down the mountain, crash, hit each other. I was going about 20 miles per hour. Then I had my guitar in the back. I just picked it up at a guitar center. I'm going about 20 miles per hour down the road, watching cars wreck. My gas light comes on. Snow is piled up on both sides. I can't stop. Then I'm stuck. I'm out of gas. I was scared to death. I finally got about 30 miles from my house and found a little motel. And I called my wife. I said, I can't even make it the last 30 miles. And I stopped and spent the night there. I took my guitar in. It was freezing. I kind of went to bed like hugging my guitar. So this little puppy's been through a lot. This is my main guitar that I play on most of my stuff. Now we'll switch to this is an old Washburn guitar, D16W. Y'all know the story for this guitar is, it has a little deeper sound, not as kind of bright and clear as the story about this guitar. I found it online. A guy was selling it for $200, and he pulled up in kind of a beat up car, and you could tell he just didn't have much stuff, old tires, old car. And I was like, let me play it a little bit. So I got it. I was like, I don't know if I like it that much. I said, well, I guess I'll get it if you'll take $300 for it. And his eyes got real big and he didn't know what to say. I said, I'm not going to pay $200, but if you'll take $300, I'll buy it. So I got this guitar for $300. I keep this up in my boys' room. Play all the time with them and stuff. Sean Robinson, Cincinnati, Ohio. What's up? Love some Ohio people. What's up, Lauren? Good afternoon, Alabama. Lakes in the Wood at Homestead. I like Homestead. Vancouver, Canada. Good people in Canada. Liverpool. Man, that's cool. You taught the 50-year-old newbie so much. You know what's so cool? I love when I teach people that are like 40 and above. Man, because it's like, I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 70. Like, I hope I'm always this way. That I'm always learning, always pushing myself, always trying something new. That's what keeps you young, man. You always say you're not. What did somebody say? You too. Don't start dying before you're dead. Like I heard somebody say that. That's why I always say I'll never retire. I'll always be trying to produce and make something. Here's another one from the Songbook. You are here. You are here. Moving in our midst. Worship. Promise keep light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keep light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, turning lives around, worship. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God. Love that little song, man. Let's see. Matt says hello, everyone. With a name like Matt, you know this guy's cool, right? Mike says 49 here, love it. Love my Taylor 214. Florida, Carrie, what's up, Carrie? Man, Florida's a sensitive subject for me because it's starting to get cold here, and my parents had a place in Cocoa Beach, Florida. I don't know where you're from, Carrie. Cocoa Beach, Florida, on the beach, gorgeous, man. I said if they still had it, I would just go live down there for 6 months till it gets warm here again. But last year they sold it, so now I don't have a Florida place. So if any of y'all in Florida, I'm coming to visit and just staying for a few months. So I always say my wife's literally a different person in the cold. So I got to get her somewhere warm or something. But usually North Carolina's pretty warm. But it's starting to get cold here. Carrie says, what about Rhode Island? Never been to Rhode Island. I'd love to, though. Utica, New York. Did I say Johnny? What's up, Johnny? Bruton, Alabama. Matthew Morgan. Just got a new tailor. That's a good day. Builder's Edition. I lead my worship college ministry. Man, heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. If you don't have my worship songbook, email me. I'll send it to you free. If you lead, honest to goodness, guys, if you lead like a ministry in your college dorm room or at your church or a small group, you don't even have to worry about paying for it, man. I'll give it to you all for free. Dennis is starting to play at 56. Love it. Say hi to my son, Julian. What's up, Julian? You the man. You got to love the youth, man. What's so cool is like, y'all know me, man. I'm a cut up and a knucklehead myself. It's weird that I'm at the age now that I can kind of encourage and help the youth. I feel like a youth myself. Half the time you walk into a room, you're like, wait a minute, Matt, you're supposed to go to this. I'm thinking, okay, where are the college students going? And my wife's like, no, you ain't in college anymore. You go to bed at 9:30. I'm like, okay, that is kind of true. I count on one thing, the same God that never fails will not fail me now. You won't fail me now while I'm waiting. The same God that's never late is working all things out, working all things out. And yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. And yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy on my day. Oh yes, I will for all my days. Oh yes, I will. Vertical worship. Lately, I'm not going to say it. I've been saying, Alexa. She'll hear me behind me and start playing. I've been saying, Alexa, play vertical worship at my office and stuff last few days. Man, love their music. So, Southeast UK. What up, Branston? That's a cool name. 64-year-old newbie. Sean Bird. Loved it. Love it, man. Love it, Sean. Matt said, I know you've heard this before, but I'm learning to play guitar because I learned to play guitar because of you. That's awesome, man. I have heard that a few times, and I do take joy in especially someone that just, maybe they've given up before, always wanted to and never been able to do it. There are people, and I've said this before in my other YouTube videos, what you got to be careful of is comparison. Maybe you think you got a gift at teaching or doing something, but you compare yourself to someone else and say, well, they're way better than I am, so why am I doing it? And like all my friends that I know that are anything in the music, they're way better at guitar than I am. So I used to think, man, how am I going to teach music when everybody I know is better than I am? But you can't do that. If there's something you want to do, man, go at it. So it always brings a smile on my face to know that I taught some people guitar, that kind of thing. Matthew Morgan said, what email? inhomeguitar@gmail. inhomeguitar@gmail.com. Let's see. Bill Springer, retired from law enforcement. God bless you, brother. Man, that's started playing at 60, 65 now with church groups, that kind of thing. What's up, buddy? You can come in. My oldest son here.
Arthur said we are so close, so can I put in a blanket in the garage?
Or he can come in the Lego room too if he wants. Just stay quiet because Mojo's sleeping. Close the door, bud. He said, Daddy, it's really, really cold. Can the neighbors come in? We usually don't let them in the house when the little guy's sleeping. All right, guys. Johnny said made his day. Cool, man. Cool, Julian left. Do you have any original songs? Man, I do. One of my favorite songs. I've got a few originals. Let me find it here. I had that. I got a bunch of originals. I need to start. People tell me all the time. People tell me all the time to play more originals. One of my favorites I wrote a long time ago, and I still play this often. Let me switch guitars here. I'll tell another story, whatever. Yeah, I'll just use my regular here. This is a song I was going through. I was in Birmingham, Alabama. Just really kind of going through, like I said, a tough season in my life, and I remember sitting there and kneeling down in my apartment and praying, saying, "God, do what you need to do. I want to follow you. So take what you need to take, change what you need to change, remove, add, do whatever it needs to be done. I want to follow you in your will." And I wrote this song. It goes, "Shattering, break all my pieces onto the ground, empty me, pour out my cup until I'm all dried out, take my dreams, take all my plans, leave them all at the door, cripple me, take at my feet till my knees hit the floor, and break me down till I see that it's you that I need. Holy Spirit, come. Search me up, search me down, search me inside and out, till your work is done. Break me down, break me down. Lord, I need more of you and less of me. So shine on me, light of the world, make me all I can be. Break me, had a cough there. Break me down till I see. So that's a little song I wrote called "Break Me Down." I've got some other ones. Trying to think of the other one I was playing like that. I'll play some more originals in a second. Dennis said I started playing to be on the musical team of the men's retreat. That's awesome. Let me see. Ken Wallace says, "Matt, I'm going to be 66 in a couple of weeks, and you're my go-to guy for songs." Love it, man. Love it. Made my day for sure. Chandler said, "Uploaded a cover of me singing Talladega with your help and your lessons." Send that to me, man. Put it in the comment section, in the comments of this YouTube video. I'd love to watch it, man, for sure. Greg Cameron said, "I've seen a new smart guitar out with Bluetooth speaker and can loop among other features in the tuner preamp. I was just checking out this morning." What's the name of that guitar, Greg? Is it a Joy? I think a Joy-Tar. Because I had a company called Joy-Tar just reach out to me 2 days ago. I want to know if they could. I have a self-brag here. I have a lot of people kind of pretty much every day reach out to me. "Hey, can I send you this product? If I send you this, can you promote it?" And I used to say, yeah. It was always cool. And then I got where, like, you don't ever want to be a phony. So sometimes I would get certain things and I would try it and I would write to the person like, "Man, can I send this back?" Because I don't want to tell you all something like, "Hey, I love this." Y'all know I drink those little Celsius energy drinks. I love those things. Man, I drink them at workouts. So if it's something I love to promote and tell you people about it. But sometimes I'll get a gift or something, I'll try it, I'm like, man, I don't really want to get out there and singing how great it is when I really don't like it. So I say all that to say, if y'all see me promote something, I genuinely do like it, where I sent stuff back all the time. One time a guy sent me a bunch of shirts, and they were seriously just all messed up. And I was like, dude, I can't go promote these things. Like, he's like, I got my own shirt company, man. You got to do this for me. You're going to pay me and stuff. I was like, they're not good shirts. What can I say? What up, Matt? Jagan. Glenn Price said, help me learn guitar. Awesome, man. Jared, yeah, Jared said negative review. Yeah, I say, hey guys, this is Matt. This is an awful guitar. Matt's negative reviews. I need to start that. Let me see here. Oh, it's a Fender. Love your passion, Matt. You know, it's funny. First of all, thanks for saying that. I used to sell swimming pools for a living, and I remember we were doing role play stuff for the bosses down in Orlando, North Carolina, Orlando, Florida, and we did all this role play stuff. And I remember the CEO of the company. He came up to me. He said, "Listen, you are really likable." He said, "You've got a gift. You're really, really likable, but you're just not polished." And I remember thinking, okay, I said, at least he's honest. He said, yeah, you've got a likability about you that you can't teach, but you're just not polished. So I was like, no, I said, honestly, man, I said, I know exactly what you're saying, and that's kind of intentional. Y'all know kind of what you see, what you get with me. Like, I'm not polished. I try to do stuff. If I'm passionate about it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. To me, that makes life easier because it keeps you from being fake. You can just be who you gotta be. And if I saw you in person, I would smile, hug you, brag on you. I promise you. Like, if you ever see me out, I've met some of you guys and gals, which is cool. I've been on rest stops, restaurants, on the beach. Where else I've been? At gas stations. Met all kinds of you guys. So if you're ever out there and you see me, if you're ever around Raleigh, North Carolina or something like that, I was at Food Line the other day, and I was checking out, and the guy, he just kept looking, and I kind of smiled. He said, I know who you are. I said, how long you been playing, man? And kudos to him, too. I think he was buying something for his wife, so some flowers. So, do you know awesome God? Our God is an awesome God. He reigns heaven above. Man, every time I start singing now, I'm coughing. That song, by the way, is special to me because, man, that was one of the first ones that took my acoustic selection kind of to the next level. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns heaven above with wings. Some power and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns heaven above with wings. Some power and love. Our God is an awesome God. That one and the other one, the big time worship song that I put in the worship songbook is, it's just G, C, E minor, D. I'm trading my sorrows, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying down joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness, I'm trading my pain, I'm laying down joy of the Lord. And you say, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Amen. I love that little. I'm hammering on the fifth string, fourth string, and third. That kind of thing. So pretty cool there. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see. Angelo said, Denver, just want to say thank you. Make guitar simple. Never thought I could play till I came across your video. That's what I love to hear, man. I love people that previously tried or thought they'd never do it, and then this crazy Matt McCoy comes along, locks in those two bottom strings, and says, "Wait a minute, she got the best of me." Okay, hold on. She broke my heart. Okay, I can do this. All that's left of me. Is beating in this guitar every night. town. She follows me around. So you get what's left of me. Yeah, you get what's left of me. She got the COVID. Man, how crazy is this world with this whole COVID stuff? I always say, man, just when you think the world can't get any crazier, it does. Crazy, crazy. Let's see. No Laz said love from Florida, awesome. Having trouble switching from E minor to C. Do you you can do the E minor with two fingers. I have bigger hands, so I just do one finger. So bowing finger, and then just slide it down while you bring this one up. I put that song in there too. My I need a guitar pick somewhere. Anyway, I put that song in there. That's the Songbook Volume 2. I need a pick. I can't do any kind of picking with just my hands. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll check out that link, Greg. Let me see. Hey, I hear you. Dennis said using the CN9 was a game changer for me. I say that's everything for me. When I first started learning, I learned that G and taking every one of my hands off. So I learned that G, bottom string, that. And then taking all of it and going second, fourth, and third for a C. I mean, I used to try to play with my mom in church. My mom was a singer, a really good singer. And I would sit there. I heard it all story. Never said it came from glory. That he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. And I heard about his glory and nothing but a tale. And how he paid up my sin and won the victory. No victory in Jesus, my Savior, forever. He saw me and he bought me with his redeeming love. He loved me, yeah, I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory, beneath the cleansing flood. I got some old school ones on there too, Just As I Am, Victory in Jesus, so glad when this life is over, I fly away to a land where joy will never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. Oh, I must fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Glenn, what up, boy? You the man. Fist bump for Glenn. Boop. Glenn Price, man. Thanks for the money, bud. You bought me a smoothie after this. So, God bless you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, Dennis knows Victory in Jesus is a classic. Let me see here. Where's my... Da-da-da-da-da. Trade my sorrows. How about a little... oh, yeah, let me switch this... come on now, Glenn. Now you bought my wife a smoothie. That's pretty... How did you do the little guy? I've never seen that. I didn't know you could do that. What's that called? Super chat or something? Okay, that made my day. That made me smile. That's funny. Y'all know me, I love like just picking the guitar. Even songs that aren't supposed to be picked. I say, Grandpa, what's that picture here? It's all black and white. Ain't real clear, is that you? He said, yeah, I was 11. Times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe trying to survive a cotton farm in a Great Depression. If it looks like we're scared to death, like a couple of kids trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. That's a little Jamie Johnson jam. It was too. I sang it too high, but that's a jam, man. Nice guitar. The black guitar is gorgeous. Thanks, Brian. Super sticker. Okay, I learned something today, Glenn. You're the man, buddy. The story with this guitar I always tell is, y'all know the story of Jacob and Esau when they kind of deceived, what was it? Jacob deceived Esau, his brother. But anyway, so I told my brother's got more money than I do and stuff, you know. Yeah, he's an older brother, West Point grad, has all these businesses and stuff like that. So I said, I shared an office with him. I said, I know I need to teach you guitar. I knew he wasn't going to learn. I know his attention span. He's always playing sports with his 4 kids, all that stuff. So I said, let's go to Guitar Center. So we went, and I saw this black Smoke Martin. I was like, man, that's the one you need. So I got it down, and I was like, played a little bit, and I was like, boy, it's got a good sound. And so he's like, man, I need to get that. I was like, yeah, I can teach you on the weekends or after work or something. He bought it. He's never taken one lesson. So I keep it in my office and play all the time. Watching my little, my neighbor and my little boy wrestle. Having a good old time. Okay, joke of the day comes from Carrie Gibson. Does your wife play and sing? No. My wife, I always say God makes us like the yin and the yang. My wife and I are so different. I tell people all the time, if you just met us for 2 seconds, you think I'm better. If you know us both, she's way better than I am. She's an amazing person. But my wife's way smarter than I am. And I say this all the time. The bad thing about going to the same school and having the same major, the same classes, we can't like argue who's smarter because like the GPA. Like we took the same class, she would have an A, I'd have a C. We took another class, A, B, A, C, A, D, like. So I can't ever argue with that kind of stuff when I want to make a point because we took the same classes. But no, she's not into music at all. At all. I've never met someone, like concerts, my brother all the time gets me free tickets to see Jason Aldean, Luke Combs, Carrie Underwood, all of them. And I go by myself with my brother and his family and stuff. She just has no desire at all for music, which is amazing. She's part Filipino. She has her own thing she's into, but not music at all. Even though I'm playing 24/7 at the house, I always have Alexa, Jim, and speakers, that kind of thing. So, I don't know. Oh, jeez. Hold on a second. My window. Oh, goodness. Never mind. The door's open, then it's shut right back. The wind's blowing me here. So no, Carrie, she's not music. I guess there's a long-winded answer. Thanks and hello from the Thousand Islands. Man, I need to go there. That sounds cool. I need to go to an island. My baby knows me better than I do. Funny how a woman has that overrated man. Who knows this song? Put it in the chat. Who is this by? I can do anything with her here beside me. Leaning on her's where I'll make my stand. Where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing behind her man even when he's wrong. True and pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. neighbor pulled up there. I gotta stay on good terms with him because he's putting in a big new in-ground pool. It's taking forever, by the way. I give him a hard time. I don't know if y'all know this, I used to do that for a living. I sold pools and was a project manager, all that stuff for the largest pool company in the country, Anthony and Sylvan. So I built 1,000 pools. Then I started my own company and did that for a little while. Didn't have much luck with it. That's another story for another time. So I know all about the pool building business, so I see his getting built. And I give him a hard time and stuff. Mohan, I haven't played in months after watching you for just a few minutes. I want to play guitar again. Do more of these live shows. Come on now, appreciate it. I'll do some more live. Listen, I say this all the time. I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to get my office set up and everything. Y'all let me know what works best, the afternoons, weekends, middle of the day, 2 or 3 o'clock, that kind of thing. I'll definitely do more of these live things. It's easy. And sometimes I'll make it a bigger deal than it is, but I'm just like, man, y'all know me. I just cut up and be myself on here, so it ain't like I got to prepare anything. Let me see here. Hello from South Africa, Linda Gilbert. You know my office buddy, Gregory Ings, is from South Africa. I keep saying I want to go there. He always tells me about the safaris and all this stuff, the sharks, the crazy. And he showed me. I always say he has a big nice SLR camera. He went back home for a little while to South Africa and brought back the pictures. I said that's the prettiest pictures I've ever seen in my life. So just a little South Africa plug. I said those pictures looked almost fake. They were so nice. The water, the mountaintops, like it was gorgeous there. What up, Tommy? And Den. I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, "Miss," I never start. "Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Sitting there, would you let me? If I asked you twice, then you couldn't be." She'd have said yes in a New York minute. She never tied her knot. Hard wasn't in it. He just told the kids as he broke away. He never hung his head up. His place. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to roll the ride. I'd be wearing my 6-shooter, not my pony, cattle drive. Sitting in the old girl's heart, just like Gene Boy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, should have been a cowboy. Love that old song because it's just G for 2, D for 2, C, D. G, D, C. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope. Back and forth the whole song. What's that? Reed Southall Band, Moon and Back. Fist bump. What up, Daryl? Pa-ching. You the man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Reed Southall Band. I'll check it out. Okay. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Daryl. You bought me a smoothie too, man. So God bless you. Let's go do another little. Let's go do another one of my. Our Father everlasting, the all created Lord, God Almighty, and through your Holy Spirit, conceiving Christ as Son, Jesus as Savior. I believe in God our Father, I believe in Christ the Son, I believe in the Holy Spirit. How God is 3 in 1. I believe in resurrection, that we will rise again. Oh, I believe in the name of Jesus. Speaking of rising again, my little 4-year-old that's about to turn 5 this week, he said, "Dad, can I ask you something? I said, yeah. He said this just 2 seconds ago before I came on live. He said, can we wait and go to, he said, you talk about heaven. Can we go to heaven after my birthday? Because I really want to get a T-Rex Lego. He's been asking for this Tyrannosaurus Rex, a Jurassic Park Lego. Has a little gray T-Rex. Literally asked about 6 months ago since Christmas. And here we are, well, no, 11 months ago. At the end of Christmas last year, I'd like to have a T-Rex. And I've held off getting it because my wife's stricter than I am. She's like, nope, they got enough toys. But he's finally getting his T-Rex Lego. And he's like, can we wait and go to heaven after I get my T-Rex Lego? So I was like, yeah, buddy, we can probably arrange that. Let me see here. Is that a Jump Flex trampoline set out there in the yard? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is Jump Flex. I've said 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 times again. That is the best investment. A Jump Flex, it's a big old huge trampoline. The net outside is really good and strong too. We have probably 8 or 9 neighbors a day. We got a million little boys around here. They're out there pounding that thing, and it's perfect shape steel. So Jump Flex, y'all need to sponsor me. I love that. And Legos. We have a little extra bedroom in our office in our house. We turn it into a Lego room. I got tables all around and just thousands and thousands of Legos. My kids spend hours every single day in there. On the trampoline and the Legos is all they do, back and forth. So, can't sing the praises enough of the trampoline and the Legos. Let me see here. Who am I that the highest king will welcome me? I was lost and you brought me in. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am. You know what's hard for especially for a beginner, I still struggle sometimes with this, but what's hard for a beginner is learning when you're playing the guitar that you don't switch on a word. I'm telling you, that is so hard. Like, I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. It's so hard. You want to think, child of God. Yes, I am. Or what you think, like, for whatever reason, like it would be a chord change is on exact word. Instead of just playing smooth, like you've got to have like 2 tracks running in your brain. One is like the playing the song and one singing. Y'all see I've done a couple videos on singing and playing at the same time. But running that track is always tricky at first. Like I said, it's still sometimes a struggle with me. Hey, Carrie! Cha-ching! A smoothie. Actually, it's funny you say that. A smoothie for my birthday boy. Brody, man. Cutest little guy. My middle son is the cutest. Don't tell others I said that. He's so adorable, my middle son. And he is the biggest fan of smoothies. So he'll say, Dad, can you get me a smoothie and stuff? So you just bought Brody Man a smoothie. I'm going to let him know, Carrie, that you got him a smoothie. Jerry said, God bless you in your ministry. Enjoy your lessons. Thank you so much, man. Like, it's crazy that I get to do this stuff full time. And I was telling somebody the other day, all I know was my wife and I got talking about something other. She was asking me kind of when this all turned around or whatever. And I was like, whenever you can do something with like no apologies of just like, I'm doing this, and just dive full in head first, hey, I'm doing this, nothing's stopping me, that's when it's fun. And obviously the more experience you get, the more comfortable you are, the more natural it becomes, the more you don't have to apologize because you just say, and with success comes a little bit more confidence, I guess is the word. You get a little more confident to say, I'm doing this. If you don't like it, I don't care because I'm doing this. But I used to be so like, I remember like, even when I started doing lessons, my dad's like, are you really still doing that? He didn't mean anything by it. He just kind of, why are you still doing that? And it kind of, yeah, you're right. I probably shouldn't do it. But luckily, I kind of pushed through it and that kind of stuff. And now it's fun, man. That my channels have kind of taken off, so to speak, and it's been a lot of fun. Even getting to do YouTube full time. People even what is weird though is like when you're at like a party. We just had a Halloween party in the cul-de-sac. When you're at a party, whatever, and everybody's asking the dads and different things, what do you do? And then I'm like, oh man, here we go. If this is, y'all know I got those in my house. I got those 2 YouTube Silver Awards that you get. I got for acoustic selection and for Country Song Teacher for passing 100,000 subscribers. Now, like my brother-in-law, my wife's little brother, he said, Matt, you don't understand. Like in today's world, a YouTube Silver Award, that's basically like a Grammy or something. I was like, I guess it is. So the younger crowd thinks this is the coolest thing ever. They're like, oh man, you got one of these. How many subscribers you got? That's amazing, whatever. But what happens a lot of times, you talk to somebody a little older than me, and they're like, so what do you do for a living, young man? And you're like, I'm a YouTuber. And they're like, what? Like, you sit around watching YouTube videos all day and stuff? Influencer, I don't know what you call it these days. But you could see, even when I explained, they're like, do you realize you need to be a little more responsible with your life? You got 3 kids and a wife. What are you doing YouTubing for a living? I can always see the look on their face. They're like, oh, great. This kid ain't grown up. So yeah, I used to let it affect me sometimes. Like, okay, we know the guy in the gray house. He's still living like a child. Let's move on. And they'll always ask, can you make money on YouTube? And then you see like some kid, 14, come over. Yeah, he's on YouTube. Man, it's awesome. Like, fun times. Oh, how you make an African dance and blow a little boogie in it? I know that one. What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. Why did the elephant wear red shoes? To hide in the strawberry patch. Have you ever seen an elephant in the strawberry patch? Nope, then it must be working. Why did the man sleep under the car? To get up early the next morning. Okay, I got a lot of jokes. I got a lot of math jokes because there's nothing greater than or equal to a math joke, right? There's 3 kinds of people that like math jokes. Those that can count and those that can't. Okay. I tell people all the time, I say I'm way closer to John Crist than I am John Mayer. I don't know if y'all follow John Crist. He's a great little comedian. If you don't follow him on Instagram or something, he has some hilarious stuff. So, come on in, bud.
Can Arthur have a pack of one of those chocolate sticks?
Yeah. When you close this door, be quiet. So make sure Mojo don't wake up, and make sure you close this door too. Yeah, y'all can both have one. Yeah, you can have one too. Can Arthur, our neighbor, have some chocolate sticks? Half the time, see, so like I said, there's like 1 million kids in my cul-de-sac right here. So I always have you're teaching your kids about loving, showing the love of Christ and all this stuff. But at some point, all you parents know this. If there's 1 million kids at your house, you're like, I just need a little space, right? A little time, just me and my family. They'll come in, can I use the bathroom? Can I have water? Can I? And you're like, no, go to your house. Then you feel bad because you're trying to tell your kids about loving others as Christ loved the church. And since God loves us, we're supposed to love others. Okay, tell him to go home to his own house and get a snack at his own house and use his own restroom. See, y'all think I'm a nice guy. I'm like, send him home. Let's see. Why do golfers take an extra pair of socks in case they get a hole-in-one? Okay, I gotta remember that one. That was good, actually. What's up, Noah? Doing good today, man. Road Dog, grocery shopping. Now he's back. Carrie said, give him a gift of confidence. Amen, Carrie. I need to have you in my promotion team. Bragging on me. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. That is true. I mean, I could say I'm a teacher. What do you do? You're a teacher. What up, Jose? Any helpful hints? Can't talk for the F chord. If you can do the bar chord, great. I'm awful at bar chords. A lot of times I'll leave the bottom string open if you have to, and just press the second string, and then the first fret, third string, and then fifth and fourth. And then try to adjust your hand down, but if you got to leave that bottom one open, it's no big deal. Same thing when I do that, how I play my B minor. I play an A minor, slid up 2 frets. The bottom string's not pressed, but it sounds just as good. A lot of the time with those chords and stuff, if you're not recording in a studio where everything's so perfectly precise, come in.
Can we just do private? I can't find.
Yeah. They switched their snack choice. All right, let me see here. Thanks, Tommy. Mark Guitar is so cool. Is anyone watching the UFC tonight? I'm pumped for that. Of course, it's like $70. I don't know if I'll buy it. Right now in my life, I go to bed so early and get up so early. I've been getting up like 4 in the morning. I'm trying to get better, 4:30. I don't know why I get up. I'm excited. I wake up like, boom, I pop up and I'm ready to go for the day. Get my hot tea and get feeling good. So I'm definitely an early riser. The problem with that, it gets 9 o'clock. Somebody will ask you want to watch a show or something. You're like, have you seen the time? Who starts a show at 9? Are you crazy? And I literally do that. Somebody asks like, you'll watch a movie at 9 o'clock. I'm looking at them like, what planet are you on? I could start a movie at 7 and stay awake. So I'm kind of turned into an old man like that. I got to work on that. What's up, Clark Crosby from Canada? Good people in Canada. Even though y'all got some crazy politics up there, they're pretty strict. But my dad owns coal mines in Canada. Well, he did own up until a couple months ago. Let's see here. Glenn said you have the originals you can play for us. I played an original earlier. Let me see if I can. Let me find another one. Another original I did. Let me see. I have a few here and there. Let me see here. Where are they? Let me see. My brother, Blake said he doesn't know he's watching us. Like, yeah. Well, man, I can't find. I was just looking at this. I don't know, guys. I can't find my original. I need to find some originals. Let's see what I can do there. Let me see. Yeah, bud.
Could me and Arthur go in there and watch? They're quiet. Watch.
Yeah, just for a second, and then.
Okay, just for a second. That's what he said just for a second. No, I don't want to go there. I will stay here. Okay.
Well, y'all can't stand here, guys. I'm doing a video here.
Okay.
I'm a deer.
I'm not allowed to go there.
Okay. I'm a girl in the headlight. I'm a mama's boy. I'm a fist fight. County line, county cold beer, county hand. Really don't care, really don't care. See the girl standing right there. She does a small town boy like me. Ride it down, baby, I'm a just lay back in the front seat. I with me to the end, so I turned it up and she had everything. I know why I'm so off on that song, because I usually play it. You ever just get off on key? Like 9 times out of 10, when I start my YouTube videos, where I don't have an intro, I'm like boom, right off on the wrong key. Y'all, anybody else do that? Marco from Brazil. Man, that's awesome. By the way, for the new people just logging on, please do me a favor, smash that like button on YouTube. That makes all the difference in the world. You probably hear YouTubers say that. The only way YouTube's promoted if it gets a lot of likes. So everybody's always bragging to make sure everybody hits that like button. She loves a small town boy like me. Ride it down, baby, she's my cool, she's my crazy, she's my laid back in the front seat. She's with me to the end, so I turn it up to 10. And she not anybody that she wants to be. She won't be. She loves a small town boy like me. I'll think of another song on there. Let me see here, guys. Let's go. Sell my soul just to see your face. Break my bones just to hear your pain. And in these times I need a saving grace. Time is running out, starting to lose my faith. If I told you I loved you, would it make you want to stay? Sorry for the way I hurt you, making you walk away. And if I wrote you a love song and sang it to you every day, would it ever be enough, ever be enough, come back home and stay? I hadn't heard that song in forever, a little Florida, Georgia line. Got a little stay. Have we been an hour and 15 minutes? Time flies when you're having fun, right? By dirt, I don't want to, can't live without that. I did a tutorial on buy dirt. I tell you all the time the reason I made these songbooks. People always say, "Oh, you play guitar, play such and such." I never know how to play it ever. What do y'all think, by the way? Jackson, thanks for keeping me going. The 3 chords, that's right, man. The 3 chords, the G, C, D. Those, I still got this. You got buzz? One of the frets or something. It's got a big time buzz. I gotta get that fixed. Let me see here. We'll go about 5 more minutes, guys. I gotta jump off here and make my make my boy some food there. What y'all think about my little about me doing some Eagles songs and stuff? Yeah, I love country music. I love worship music. Sometimes I like to get think a little outside the box. I've taught so many songs on this channel. I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Don't you worry, you've just sometimes gotta let it ride. The world is changing right before your eyes. Now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. I would die for you, climb the highest mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. Good little Eagles jam there. Thought that one earlier. Here's some Aldean camouflage hat. Y'all know my favorite Jason Aldean song. Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'll have one more snack of goldfish.
In a minute, buddy. I'll be done in 5 more minutes. I'll come in, okay? But Brody, you can have some, bud. You can have some.
Have another
Yeah,
pack of goldfish.
yeah. One back. I can't tell old face no. I probably should. Goes state champs, white and blue. Yeah, I remember you. Sure had a heck of a view. way up there, high above the yellow pines. First Baptist Jesus safe sign, talking about it a million times, getting out of here. What a tower, sure is good to see you. Been away for way too long. What a tower, like a lighthouse in a storm. Help me find my way back home. How far did you think I'd get when I pointed my wheels out west? Little young and dumb, I guess. Gotta learn somehow. Slowing down, driving me, I can finally breathe again, like I found a long lost friend. Man, I miss this town. What a tower, sure is good to see you. Been away for way too long. What a tower, like a lighthouse in a storm. Help me find my way back home. Oh yeah, little man. Yeah, little man's growing, ready to grow. That's exactly right, Den. What do you do about a 100-pound lad who wants to sit in your lap, won't let you play guitar? The struggle's real. Thank you, Mark. Love to hear teach you play. Thanks so much, brother. Amy by Pure Prairie League is so awesome. I need to check that out. Buy the dog a drum set too. That's right. Get the dog a drum set, right? Jose said, "You ever gonna try to drop D tuning?" I don't ever do that much, but I need to. I always have all standard tuning, but I need to do that some. Are you on a condenser mic? Carrie said. Actually, I'm just straight up iPhone. Speaking of which, I was talking about promoting products. They sent me this called a smart mic. Y'all tune in this week from Sabine Tech. I'm gonna be promoting that. It's cool. That you clip on a little microphone. It sounds cool. With guitar, if I've got my iPhone right here and I'm sitting approximately, 4 feet away, let's say 4 feet from there, then just my iPhone sounds pretty decent. And I'll talk about this in my little promo video, right? What's cool about this whole thing is if you wear it, you can like run all over the place. Where it's a Bluetooth microphone, so I can be over there, I can turn my back and all that stuff, and the volume's still great. So this kind of place, especially maybe for my finance videos and stuff, this whole thing will have its place. It's a pretty cool little, y'all see me promoting that this week. I told them I couldn't do it this week, but so as far as microphone now, I'm just on my iPhone. I think it's an iPhone 11 Pro. But I write all this stuff off on taxes. When I first learned that a few years ago, I can buy iPhones and guitars and my internet connection and lights and tripods and iPads and write it off on taxes since I do the guitar business. Praise the Lord. I need to talk about taxes. Taxes, that's a big subject on my finance channel. Let's see here. Luke Combs plays his guitar half a step down, yeah. Road Dog says, "I'm glad you use standard tuning for all your songs." Let me play one more Luke Combs song, then I'll sign off here. Let's see here. This is my kind of town. This is my kind of place. Wouldn't mind hanging around, holding just a couple days. I got a 12th floor room with a killer view of an empty Astrodome. Tell at the bar downstairs, and all I can think about is home. I got my new boots covered in red dirt, don't mess with Texas t-shirt and a Lone Star postmark missing you. He's got the biggest guy you'll ever see. Yeah.
Can we do some games on our third iPad?
No, not right now. Not again. Wait till Mama gets home.
Oh, okay.
Where? Yeah, I'll be done right here in a second.
Can you watch me?
What's that?
Can you watch me play some games?
Yeah, you can watch him play for a few minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to watch playing this? Can I watch my neighbor play iPad? We don't give my boys a lot of screen time. That's a story for a different time. But why are you always on the phone, Daddy? You're always editing videos and throwing up videos. Why can't I be on the phone? Like, do as Daddy says, not as Daddy does, right? Y'all remember that when his parents, and you throw it out there all of a sudden. This ice cream's only good for me. Y'all need to stay away. Eat your vegetables. Daddy needs this. When you get older, you'll need it. All right. All thunder rolls. 3:30 in the morning. Not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on a moonlit summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. Heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. Thunder rolls and lightning strikes. The night grows cold on a sleepless night. Storm rolls on out of control. Deep in the heart, thunder rolls. Y'all know I gotta tell the story about that song real fast. My firstborn Blake was the loudest baby. I'm talking when he cried. Even my mother's had 3 kids. My neighbors, they've all said they've never heard a baby as loud as my oldest. My first one, was so loud. I would run and grab the guitar. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. And he would just, boom, he would instantly just stop and get dead silent. I kid you not. City looking like a ghost town. And so it would be a little 2 in the morning. And my wife's like, Matt, get in here. I'm like, 3:30 in the morning, not a soul inside. And you just, so something about that song. I tried it even my other two. My other 2 weren't near as loud as criers. But I tried even Thunder Rolls. They weren't really having it. But my oldest son, Blake, I kid you not, he could be screaming, crying. And I could grab my guitar and go, 3:30 in the morning, not a soul inside. City's looking like a ghost town on a moon summer night. Speaking of Celsius, heck yeah. The FedEx truck just got here. They deliver me cases of those things. So the way that works, just behind the scenes, if you're not familiar with this, some people will give you a product and say, you get the free product. Like that Joy-Tar guitar, I'm about to start promoting the Joy. It's a $1,000 carbon fiber guitar. So they're just sending me that guitar for free if I promote it. So that's how that works. Sometimes, like Celsius, I have to post twice on Instagram, 1 main feed, 2, there's an app called Social Ladder that they gives you requirements for that month. Like they might say post 2 story posts, 1 main feed post. They might say go to a Walmart and have a picture of a Celsius. So now y'all know, if y'all see me doing this, y'all realize I have to do certain things. And they send me all kinds of cases of that stuff. I hand them out to everybody in my gym and stuff all the time. So I get lots and lots of that stuff, more than I can drink, by doing the little challenges, they call it. So, like I said, some people send me money. That's the best thing. I mean, sometimes people will give you like $500, $1,000 just to mention their product in a video. I'm still like, what? What? That still blows my mind. I'm like, that is PayPal. Pop up like $100, $1,000, something like, hey, can you buy? I'm like, what? What? Crazy. Like I grew up working on a farm, man. I'm a hard worker. So like the thought of somebody giving me $1,000 to talk about a product or something, I'm just like, what? I grew up, man, working my tail off, and I still work hard in my yard and all this stuff. And the thought of doing anything with a guitar and making money still blows my mind. Anyway. All right, guys, I got to run. Would you redo a tutorial on thunder rolls? That is, I need to do that, Cody. A better lesson on thunder rolls. What song was by the Eagles? Love Will Keep Us Alive. That's the song I did by the Eagles. You have a video showing how you play your D chord on Hurricane. I do the regular. If you type in Matt McCoy first 4 chords, that's the one I do. I just hammer on that 3rd string. So add all equipment as capital under LLC. Amen, brother. You know how it works. All right, guys. Linda, what's up? Thank you for you're really inspiring. What's up, Brian? All right, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Help your boy out. Comment below what works best, the night times or the weekends. Kind of that kind of either middle of the day around 2 weekdays, afternoons and weekdays, or weekends around this time. And let me know, and I'll try to do my best. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. God bless you if you bought any of my songbooks, volume 1 or 2 of my country, or my 4 chord that I just released, Worship Songbook. I can't thank you enough, man. I say I got to do this stuff full time. It's because people like you all with donations, with purchasing my items and stuff. So God bless you. Thank you so much. We'll keep rocking and rolling. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, new video either tomorrow or Monday. God bless you. Let's go. Take care, everybody. Bye, Carrie.